Grand Finals, Phenom versus JuicyJoe.
Time. Come on, Juice. Give me some juice boxes in chat if you want to see Mr. Joe win. Give me some dragons if you want to see Mr. Masters win. Perfect parry coming out. Bro, Joe is so smart. Still keeping in mind all these shadow combos as well. He's on another level today.
I think it's the defensive virtues that he has that are so important. You saw him do that perfect parry, right? He goes back to full screen. Phenom drive rushes in and he backdashes and gets a punish counter as well. He's so good at reading situations just like that. Air throw to the corner, gonna keep the momentum followed up. Oh, he did the grab there, maybe going for a reset of some sort, but not able to make it work. And Phenom suddenly afforded a chance. Dave, he's not done yet. Wait a moment.
Ooh, the drive reversal though from Phenom, keeping JuicyJoe in the corner for now though. Oh, bonk! That Taco Bell going because we are going to the next round as Phenom slams JuicyJoe's back into the wall. Man, what a first round.
Yep, and Phenom capitalizing on the mistake there from JuicyJoe. That grab coming back to haunt him, and then we'll take the round as a result. Nice attempt on the crouching medium punch with the drive rush there, but Joe is going to get back to the corner. This is what I was talking about in losers as well. Phenom is a screen control master. Look how easily he walked Joe back to the wall there for a brief moment.
It's so incredibly dangerous, right? Coming out here, bro, the way that he outmaneuvers medium departure specifically, that move is so awkward to outwalk, and Phenom just does it absolutely effortlessly. JuicyJoe, perfect parry drive rush coming through. Phenom actually baited. Oh my god, JuicyJoe just set up the ultimate checkmate. Level 3 coming out. He's cashing out the bar, right? Phenom will still have all the bar for that last round, but dude, that sequence was so good.
Very much so there. Brilliant stuff to take us to the final round in game number 1 here. Phenom getting caught by the face into the projectile to buy some time and distance, but a good confirm with the jabs. Looking to keep the pressure going. A single hit into the shimmy to bait JuicyJoe's defense. Phenom is so hyper aware. He's gonna get the level 3 as well. Massive damage incoming. A single setup should be enough to get the kill right now. Joe has got to fight for his life to stop himself from going down a game so quickly in grands.
Parry coming out here with the standing heavy, going through, going for the forward heavy kick route as well here, just to get as much damage as possible. Going for medium trigger off is so interesting because it would stop exactly this approach! Exactly this approach, sirs!
This is what I was talking about in Winners Finals, by the way. If you haven't seen that one, make sure you're checking the Saltmine VOD out, because such a good Winners Finals between Phenom and JuicyJoe. Phenom is so good at going for those drive rushes through the portal setup and the spike setups as well. He got countless punish counters in the previous run between these two for it, and it secures him the game this time. Oh, yeah. Good stuff from Phenom.
This set again, Oliver. Oh my god, the throw bait. No, Phenom, please, let my boy play. Back to the corner, walking back here, Phenom. Yeah, stopping the ghost. Shots as a ghost. Huh? Bro, Phenom. Relax. Hold on.
Okay, just plays it patiently, does not want to get caught by the spikes once again. Perfect parry was huge there by Phenom, trying to just dash in there and get the hit. Gets caught by the face instead. This is huge for Joe. He's going to extend as much as possible because he wants that corner set up as quickly as he can. Overhead connects, and the drive rush plus frames on hit mean that will be a clean confirm. Brilliant round from JuicyJoe there.
Very nicely played from JuicyJoe. Oh, that trumpet just get domed by that heavy punch low forward. Continuing the pressure. JuicyJoe striking his way out right now. Looking quite nice here. I like how Phenom is using the parry at mid-range, right, to deal with the ghost. Like, keep the drive bar nice and high and not have to guess high-low. It's just smart, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree fully and entirely there, as JuicyJoe is going to get that confirmed once again, using the portal. So good at testing Phenom's reactions, making him bite where possible. But the problem is, on the verge of death, Joe is going to get baited there. Hey, you love to see it, the shimmy to bait the throw. And Phenom moves to a round apiece now. 3 bars of super on either side, guys. It's a question of who spends first.
Question. Coming right up. JuicyJoe has been so good with these level 3s as well, by the way. Like, Chad, if you don't remember from Winners Finals, he called out at least 2 opportunities from JuicyJoe right here. Nice whiff punish on that Tatsu, by the way.
No,
The
it's fine.
score
It's
is correct.
still 1-0, still 1-0.
Score is fine. JuicyJoe about to put it up to 1-1 though. Hopefully anyway. Bro, Phenom was ready. Never mind. He's actually locked in. Holy moly.
Very much so here. Projectile right now as he tries to go for the corner pressure. He's going to spend all the cash here as well. It's immaculate from Phenom. The optimization on point as he's going to spend the level 3, telling him to shut up and sending him right to the skies. And that is 2-0 for Phenom, on fire from his loser's run and desperate to take JuicyJoe to the reset and earn that full run back that he's been looking for.
Yeah, this is starting to get rough, right? Because now, like, Phenom has all that momentum coming in from losers bracket. He didn't have to do too much of a losers run, so I genuinely think that endurance might not even come into play with a player like Phenom, right? Like, all that years and years of experience will definitely have built up some mental calluses right there. JuicyJoe, though, still striking back, goes in for the departure. Another drive rush shadow. Very, very cheeky. Almost a Juicy. Oh, that PP!
Ooh. Yeah, fantastic check on the crouching medium punch there from JuicyJoe. Really good stuff, stopping the drive rush in its tracks. Gonna try and find the hit once again. Oh, the strike bug whiffs barely. And Phenom is afforded yet another chance in this round right now.
Yo!
Oh my word, he actually got that hit, Dave. That was insane.
I love that move so much. That move, like, day one, I saw Mystic Smash just utilize it to absolutely clown on people in ladder, and it hasn't really gotten much worse. Phenom needs to deal with this pressure right now. Does so. Hellwheel back to the corner. Getting closer to that burnout. JuicyJoe finds a departure. Drive rush out there. Overhead. Blocked out. Perfect parry. Coming out. Phenom striking back. Putting Joe on his back in the corner. Throw. Gonna secure the position for good. The amnesia is baited out. You're about to forget where you are, old man. Got level 3 as well.
Big damage incoming for Phenom right now. Burnout is there as well. This is near checkmate for the Ken right now as he looks to close out this round and get the grand finals reset. Chip is also a factor that has to be considered. Drive rushes through after a perfect parry. Phenom.
Wait, ladies and gentlemen, we have a reset.
It has to be talked about, right? That he got that reset by doing an immaculate perfect parry on the projectile to dash in and get the hit. That was so good from Phenom right there. Brilliant defense. And that does mean we have got one final first to 3 to close out today's tournament. Thank you for sticking with us so far, guys. I'm so excited. Phenom looks on fire. And a very interesting statistic for you. If Phenom were to win this tournament, because he's won the 5 qualifiers for the Northeast region from 2023 and the regional final as well, Phenom would have a 7-tournament win streak on official Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior events if he wins this tournament. That is unparalleled, and I want to see if he can do it because he looks to be on the cusp.
Yeah, absolutely, like, completely unmatched. Again, Phenom, I keep talking about consistency. Phenom is the poster child of consistency in these World Warrior events. It's absolutely goofy. These events have been made specifically for players like him. First round already going the way, the air-to-air there as well. Phenom is just absolutely exuding confidence, exuding dominance, exuding full and absolute victory spirit right here.
Yep, launching in, JuicyJoe is going to try and get the pressure on his side, but a nice jab check from Phenom when he gets close is going to buy him some time and neutral. Perfect parry on the projectile was good from Joe, though. Sweet punish, nice, but still not a full capitalization, Dave.
Yeah, he didn't go for the DRC, right? Because he was back in the orange. He doesn't want to risk the burnout on that drive rush cancel. So, yeah, so JuicyJoe, like, again, favoring his drive meter a lot more over the damage. And I think it's paying off, right? Like, still having access to this is enabling him just such a better offense. DP coming out against the JHK. The drive reversal gonna put JuicyJoe back in that burnout. Holy moly, sir, no way this is happening right now.
It definitely is. Phenom defying reality with these confirms, and he's able to get the counter hit on the projectile to secure a confirm roar like that and get the round. Brilliant stuff. He actually gets huge reward for spending those 2 bars of super previously. Still taking the lead, and JuicyJoe's got to respond, but that is going to be a parry on the Strybog, but the second hit must have caught him.
Yeah. Strybog is such an awkward move, like heavy Strybog specifically, because of the 2 hits. Like, you get the perfect parry, and then you gotta keep in mind, like, oh, was it a light, medium, or heavy? Because if it's the heavy, you just get hit and sent back to full screen. Phenom, you know, again, it's been a long day, man. This tournament has been going on for almost 4 hours, for more than 4 hours, actually, so... Even Phenom is allowed some mistakes. Target combo to the corner, burnout, and forces JuicyJoe. Now finds the heavy punch, though. Immediately goes into that level 3. We all know how it ends with a hard knockdown and some Oki to boot. Gets the ghost, but the drive rush on the wake up from Phenom is going to be the choice. DI coming through, gets him the birds around the head, and Phenom should be able to take it. Man, that's such a hard combo too, and Phenom still making it work.
Gambling everything there, but making the payout forcibly come to him. Phenom moves to 2-0. Doing everything, going for the sauce, absolutely shining as a player with his skills and execution here. JuicyJoe has still had some good checks, but it genuinely feels like the momentum just is not there for him in this grand finals right now. Phenom fights back, but now he's being forced to the corner. This is better. Yo, the hard read. That's so sick from him, Dave.
Alright, bro, JuicyJoe is putting everything on momentum right now. The PKO coming through here, he cashed out every single thing he had to tell Phenom, stop. No, I'm not done yet. The parry coming in, the crashing medium punch gets hit by the plasma. Another forward heavy kick going wide. Phenom finds the whip punish, whips the drive rush. Tap coming through. JuicyJoe holding strong. Drive reversal keeps him down. Phenom needs to deal with all of this. Instead, gets perfect parried. Heavy Strybog sends him back in. Another forward heavy kick combo, making sure that JuicyJoe has some more space to move.
Lovely stuff. Teleports away as well to avoid the projectile. Phenom's reactions are being put to the test to the max by Joe right now. Jump in is risky. Perfect parry is there. That's 2 perfect parries in this round alone. Dave, what I said about momentum, it feels like all of a sudden Joe has gotten a bit of a second wind. The defense is there and he's starting to fight back, but he still has to contend with the Phenom pressure. Reads the drive reversal, will almost build the 3rd bar. He's gonna be able to get the pressure in burnout as well. Joe survived. This is your tournament life on the line almost.
Oh, gets a dash card here. Phenom back in the corner. Another drive reversal, keeping Joe right where he belongs. The big punish counter coming in. El Botta straight to the face, and Phenom facing down. Another round 3 up against JuicyJoe.
Very much so here. Resetting the pressure, going back to full screen. Needs to buy a bit of time, needs to slow the pace down after getting that round. JuicyJoe is going to try and go for the drive rush in. Not going to work out, but going to the corner quickly. 3 bars on either side as well. Look how many trades there are, Dave. They are so desperate to just swing, fight back, and get their hit. This is huge for Phenom. You put him on the verge of burnout. You put him close to CA range as well. Joe is now in massive danger.
Yeah, he still has CA available, right? Like, if anyone can make wonders happen with this move, it's going to be JuicyJoe, but Phenom definitely not going to give him any opportunities. Drive reversal, stay where you are. JuicyJoe locked down in that corner. Another neutral jump, but Phenom just waiting patiently. The drive impact is called out by JuicyJoe. Time for some setups right here. High-low, gonna be low. Level 3 coming out. Again, no burnout, but close to it. But JuicyJoe is in a way better position than he was before. This is literally gets forget.
Very much so. Gonna go for the long range projectiles just to set the pressure up on Phenom. Does not want to take any risks right now. Now you've got the OD.
Let's go!
And he goes for the stun. We have got a game on our hands. This was so vital for him. I genuinely felt like if Phenom took this one and went 2-0 up, this may well have been over because the momentum would have been fully gone. It would have been 5 games in a row for Phenom. But JuicyJoe fights back. It's 1-1. We are continuing the set, and we've got more bangers incoming.
It's not over till it's over. Perfect parry, heavy Strybog going straight for the 6 HK. Back to full screen with a departure for your trouble. Stash up, fireball coming through. OD goes though from JuicyJoe, keeping Phenom under control. OD trigger gets him in there. The whip though giving Phenom the opportunities to dash back in. You see that backdash. He was waiting for either the level 2 or the immediate.
Yeah, but burnout as well. You know what? I actually really like that from Phenom. You take the hit from the bombs, but you force Joe into burnout. No drive bar resources, but he times the teleport to perfection. And the Chronobog, the level 1. Huge from JuicyJoe there. Maximum risk, and he still survives despite Phenom's gambit to put him into burnout.
Absolutely. All right. He actually got it this time around. Tries to go for the throw right here. Gonna keep himself plus instead with that combo. JLK for the window. JuicyJoe carrying the plasma. The OD goes, sending Phenom back to full screen. Try again, buddy. Another jump. Can't do that against Phenom. These lazy shimmies gonna get DP'd almost immediately.
Yeah, backing off for now, jump in. Good trade from JuicyJoe regardless to get some damage on Phenom's side and stop the pressure incoming. Close range drive rush is successful and I like that. He's taking those aggressive gambits. He's trying to force Phenom back away from the mid-screen and towards the corner. And now we're trading projectiles. JuicyJoe calling the Ghostbusters with the way he's getting those ghosts out. Phenom, carefully measured right now. Likes to buffer at this close range because he knows Joe is going to bite eventually.
Absolutely. Oh, you saw Phenom trying to go for the anti-air there, but the angle was a little bit too deep. JuicyJoe finding the opening. Labushka coming out as well. All right, this is do or die. Phenom gets actually caught in the jump, and JuicyJoe is going to take the lead. It's 2-1 for Sweden, sirs.
Out of nowhere, after 4 games in a row for Phenom, JuicyJoe has found his footing and somehow takes the lead once again. I know for a fact we've got a lot of Swedish players and fans in the chat right now who are popping off and making noise for Joe, and I hope all of you are ready because at this point we have got 3 games at most, potentially. We are down to the final stages, the absolute last gasps of these 2 iconic players. JuicyJoe in the lead. Phenom looking to continue his streak of dominance in the northeast region of World Warrior. It's all going to come down to this. The question is, could there be a character swap? Could he be just taking a moment for a breather? Let's find out as we get right back into the action. It's going to be staying the same. I like that. Fair enough.
You stay with the Ken. At this point, you commit. It's all about comfort. It's all about momentum. You don't want to stop your completely reset your mental by switching to a different character, even if it's a different Shoto, right? It's still something that you have to get used to. You cannot afford that, especially against a player like JuicyJoe. Instead, you just have to lock in. You have to get these perfect parries. You have to get these corner carries. You have to get the throws as well. Phenom getting everything correct here. Throw being rejected here. The overhead is good as Phenom. Let's go with the parry button. JuicyJoe needs to make back this round here, but he has done way harder things in his past.
Desperately so right now of that life deficit. Cancelling his drive rush, doesn't want to be too aggressive. Phenom tries to time it, but Joe is ready for that. He's adapted to the fact that Phenom is looking for those setup punishes. Air throw, hello, ground control incoming. And now Phenom's back is to the wall. He tries to drive rush out. He finds the hit. One more should do it. The tick throw setup is there. You love to see it. We get the round. Both players with nearly 3 bars of super as well, and we are going to continue on forward.
Absolutely. JuicyJoe needs to open all of this up here. Gets the perfect parry. Another 6 HK route. JuicyJoe just power walking towards Phenom right now. These little optimizations with these faint ghosts, by the way, are so important for JuicyJoe just to keep Phenom in the active mind space. All right, Hecka Plus goes for the whiff throw here. Phenom getting baited in the end. OD departure going in here. I would have blocked high. I would have died. It would have been over for me, but Phenom is just built different. JuicyJoe, though, getting closer to that burnout. The parry's keeping him up for now. There is level 3 on both ends available. Jumping. Not perfect parry, but still dealt with. Another overhead going out. Phenom needs to find a way through JuicyJoe's defenses, and he needs it now.
Desperately so. Joe's been navigating low drive bar this whole time, but has somehow survived a burnout. Now he's going to self-impose it because he wants to gamble everything on a level 2. Lavushka incoming. Good blocks from Phenom. He gets hit at the last moment, but that won't be confirmed into a kill. Phenom's got such a good opportunity to secure the game right now, but the jump in! Not enough. One more hit will be there. And the
Let's go!
jab, and it is tournament point for JuicyJoe.
he only has 1 bar available, right? But the damage on these level 1s have always been a little bit higher than we thought. He might even build another level 2. Gets the 2 HP. Very nice, very clean. No trades either. More plus frames going the way of JuicyJoe. Phenom backing out. Plasma getting perfect parry. JuicyJoe keeping the strife gauge nice and healthy. Neutral jump coming out. But again, you cannot jump in the face of Phenom. The reset coming out. JuicyJoe trying to tech, but cannot get it. Phenom catching out with the level 3. But JuicyJoe not burnt out yet.
1 hit should be enough though, so of course he's going to drive rush in. JuicyJoe read the situation and went for the most gambit drive impact ever, reading Phenom's game plan there immaculately, setting the reset up. He finds the hit. Next hit should kill because he'll build a corner bog. Not going to be enough. He needs the throw. JuicyJoe does it and he wins World Warrior 1 for Northeast region in Europe.